Hey Pisces. It's your old pal Walker. How you doing out there? I hope you're doing okay. It looks like you're kind of doing okay. Looks like there might be a little bit of chaos, but it doesn't really have anything to do with you. It's just what you're dealing with, huh? Okay. This this spread is kind of unique. Kind of unique. This spread is super unique. And I'm using this deck that I got on like eBay from Russia or something. I don't know if it's bootleg, but it's the Mysterious Forest Tarot. And I don't normally go like by the book because it's kind of wild. It's kind of out there. I'm like, this must be just like a bad translation or something because what? But in your case here, I think some of you are very intuitive people, so it's asking you to um, really be authentic in the way that you think and forgiving of yourself if you're like extra daydreamy or like Fantasyland or like if you find yourself daydreaming a lot or escaping through imagination, please forgive yourself for that right now. That's part of your path. Okay, so don't be judgmental. And I said that to say this. I'm going to go buy the book. Here, if you don't know how to read tarot, I kind of learn, the canon and then use my intuition off of there. I'm just going canon here. I'm just telling you what these cards mean because for some of you, this isn't anything that you're really able to talk about out loud for some reason. So I'll keep it vague, go buy the book, and I would love for this to be as interactive as possible. So if something means something to you, or if you see some symbology in this other deck here, I got Tasha Van Ree's Untamed Elemental Oracle deck. Really great Oracle deck if any readers are looking to buy one. And I'm going to go buy the book there too. She's great. Great book. And, I'm going to kind of let you figure it out here. But this is really beautiful. Everything's wonderful. All these cards are upright. So what's going on here? You, dolphin, tiny tours. Some of you might feel like a small fish in a big pond, and that's okay. That's okay. If you feel like taking it easy and going on a little tour of somewhere new that you've never been before, this would be a fun week to do that. If you're like, I always wanted to go to the aquarium or whatever, because the advice is you being in all your Pisces glory, where you are empathic. And if you're young and you don't know what that means, it's you feel others' feelings as if they were your own, which is a blessing and a curse. So the world isn't going to protect you because you deserve protection from it. You have to protect yourself. So if this is saying you just kind of go be a Pisces this week and get away from chaos and everybody else's opinions or having to be the martyr and carrying the world on your back. For some of you, you're a parent, you're a teacher, and it's part of your task in life to explain things to people or hear people out. Maybe you're a judge or a lawyer, and the advice this week would be to take a break from that. It almost weighs on your heart and your soul to hear people be so wrong about life or about spirituality or about whatever. And you're really good at blocking it out normally, so just take that to the next level this week. Allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to fantasize, be compassionate for your Pisces soul. Okay? You need escape this week from those restraints, from other people needing you to explain the world to them. That's for somebody. With Rose here, upright, we've got the undefended heart with 10 of Swords. If you're feeling unvalidated by anyone or anything, get away from it. It's not from you. It's not for you. And it's not. And if you're feeling unvalidated by yourself, that's almost like an outside influence that has snuck in. Okay. You know yourself. You do. And if someone had mistaken your kindness for weakness, that could fall into that category of not being validated for how strong you are. Yes, you're beautiful. Yes, you have these delicate petals, but you also have thorns, and they're there for a reason. You've evolved that way. Okay, validate your own feelings. Um, Ten of Swords in this deck literally is kind of not what it is in all the other decks. It's if life is a game, you win. You win. That's what Ten of Swords is. You were smart when you needed to be smart. You were quick when you needed to be quick. You win. You could be getting a prize or an award, or just like you win in life. You win in life, and I'm hearing again. Again. So, for some of you, it's like all your dreams came true, and now it's time to start coming up with other dreams. Maybe that's why you're fantasizing. Maybe that's why you're a little extra dreamy, escapey, whatever. That is your security right now, okay? Your creative outlet, your fantasy, and you're allowing yourself to flow and swim and be underwater and breathe and create and flow and see where your subconscious wants to take that. That's success. You are a success right now. You win, okay? So if all your dreams came true or all the dreams didn't come true, for one of you, it's about forgiving yourself for the dreams that you had. It's like looking back and being like, why did I want that? It doesn't matter. You win. You want something new. It presents new challenges, whatever, but a new challenge for you, it's part of the new dream. So think of it that way. If you're thinking about moving on, moving to a new place, moving to a new space, starting a new project, starting a new relationship, it's at your leisure. Okay, you're not going to be rushed by anything or anyone. You win. You are Cloud. So for some of you, you are an old soul. And that's putting it mildly, like that's burying the lead. Maybe some of you are journalists to say that, to say you're an old soul. Very literally here. I think this is so beautiful. Almost want to cry. You're melting my cold heart here, Pisces. Y'all are really good at that. Y'all are really good at that. Ten of Pentacles with the Cloud here. Your home, your garden, your thoughts, your forest, your mountain, your world. Think of it that way. You are kindred of many worlds. So not just you came from many worlds, but you are beloved by many worlds, besides this little one that we walk around in. Okay, so you are so much bigger than this little body you are in. So please don't stop dreaming or fantasizing or being compassionate enough with yourself to remove yourself from having to explain the world to others this week. Galactic wisdom. Galactic wisdom with the Cloud. Okay. So for some of you, if you're like, okay, well, what does that mean for me as kind of a master of my domain? It means that with maybe a new dream, you could take on a new instrument and you practice it every day, and it makes perfect. And so you're going from being completely fantasizing to putting it into action. You're kind of able to jump back in the ocean and swim and breathe whenever you want for as long as you want, but you'll feel safe to kind of jump out and work on perfecting the world that you're creating for yourself. If you have Aquarius in your chart, maybe check out the Aquarius reading. And it was everyone here wants you. Like, you have a bunch of people buzzing around that want you in their world, want you in their bed, want you in whatever. And I don't see a relationship here right now. And if you are in a relationship, it's a good week to be self-centered, Pisces. You're not great at that. So maybe that's what this reading is for, because it's so beautiful. Because I think you are all so balanced, believe it or not. The chaos is all around you. It's not you. But you're focusing on your art, not what art people want you to produce. Your art has nothing to do with, if it's something that you have to sell, it's not the week to do that. This is pure fantasy and creation. And if it doesn't come from a place of, pure fun and fantasy, it's not the exercise you need or the project you need for this week. And if it's a relationship, that brings me to mountain, it needs to be balanced. It needs to support you. If it doesn't bring you balance and support you, it needs to go. If it doesn't bring you dignity, prop you up in the way you deserve, because sometimes Pisces is, if you're in a relationship with someone who knows how to kind of take charge and be the one, and you've just gotten out of a relationship, it's an exercise in you being the one that makes all the decisions. You base all of your decisions based on how you feel and what you want. And that might be a change for some of you, but you can do it. Spine supporting exercises too. So spine supporting workouts every morning, yoga, whatever that means to you. But don't carry anything heavy. Don't overdo it with trying to be the strong one. Don't be strong. Be a Pisces. Be balanced. Have dignity. Feel tenderness. Allow yourself to feel tenderness in this deck with 8 of Cups in reverse. That's it. In other decks, it's like you have to walk away from what doesn't serve you anymore. But with this deck, it's just like you're being. It's a very Taoist 8 of Cups. You are it. You are doing it. You are being it. You don't have to do anything, okay? Be happy. That's what that means in this deck. Be happy. Can you do that for me, please? For everyone, for the world, for yourself, be happy. That's what you need to do. Go shopping. Buy yourself something nice. How about that? That's your homework with Sparrow. You have a guardian angel that was either a child in a past life or you were their child in a past life, and they love you and they are proud of you. And if you see a little sparrow that seems to fly like this or come out of nowhere or have a kind of a goofy bird moment, like a little goofy face, it's a sign. You are beloved. You are kindred of many worlds. You have those that love you all over the universe. Please never forget that. So be happy. Be happy. That's what your guardians want from you. It's like you've done all the hard work. You carried as much on your back as you've been asked to, and then some. Okay, so what to do here with the Thunderbolt in reverse and the Fool? Dispelling ignorance is Thunderbolt, right? But this is in reverse. It's like people suffering through misconception. Like maybe for some of you, you're a Buddhist master or a shaman. You understand suffering. You understand the world. You understand how to fly away from that. It's like for some of you, you could float away from this world at any moment, but you feel like you need to do a few things first. But you don't need to suffer through anyone's misconceptions this week, so Like, let's say you are, God, I don't know, a custody lawyer or a judge or a shaman or a leader, or for some of you, an ambassador. Those duties don't matter this week. Those duties aren't what you're being tasked to do. You're being tasked to let yourself dream and rest and create and float around in your subconscious, coming up for air when you want and going back down if you need. Clairvoyance is important this week. Reliable intuition based on access to truth, she says. Or they say, or I'm not sure, but a reliable intuition based on access to truth. You have access to truth, right? You have your intuition, which is on point. You have your clairvoyance. What are you worried for? Don't be worried. Don't be worried. Always allow yourself a mistake, is what this card says. This is, yes, fun, new adventure, but what to do is always allow yourself a mistake. So if that's something that recently happened, you're going to forgive yourself and love yourself as much as all your kindred spirits do. Okay? Everyone makes a mistake. That's part of life. Even if you're like, that was a dumb mistake to make, allow yourself a mistake. Or it might be something this week where you weren't right about it, or you gave the wrong advice, or you dropped something on your foot, or something. But could be you have a performance and you miss a note or something. Allow yourself a mistake. It's not the end of the world. I want you to reward yourself with something special. An evening ferry to Sausalito, if you're not from the Bay Area, is something that we don't do very often, almost because it's like too peaceful. Oh, it's too easy to just like go and sit on a boat and just stare out the window for an hour because it's going to take a while, you know? Go around to Alameda maybe. It's a nice boat ride. It's leisurely trip that you choose, that you're in charge of, that isn't dangerous at all. And if it's not a boat trip, it's something like that. It's a leisurely train ride for no damn reason other than to just be still and quiet and allow yourself to dream and fantasize. Okay, don't waste time on anyone else's bad ideas. That's for somebody. And the outcome here, the desired outcome, moth and judgment. The pain of hidden delays. Right. Don't take advice from anybody else. And question if you're someone who's trying to expand your own consciousness, even if you are top, like level, a Taoist, shaman, whatever. Where are you? Literally, it says, where are you forbidding yourself to be you? If there is a homework assignment, if there is something scratching at your subconscious that wants to be sussed out, worked out, looked at. Okay. Where are you forbidding yourself to be you? And if you see any symbolism in this kind of dark, interesting, layered, complex card, then it's just for you there. That's for you. That's not for me to even say. But trust your own knowing this week, okay, with the moth and the lobster. Protect your heart. Yes, you have a very soft, beautiful, pure heart. Protect it this week. A tale of two neighborhoods. If you need to go back and forth, go visit a friend here, go visit a friend here, that's a good idea too. As long as you can trust them, as long as, right, they validate you. And you don't have to feel like you need to defend yourself or explain yourself. Okay, and if you do make a mistake, forgive yourself, but have fun. Be an underwater creature in every way that you can this week. Go swimming. Go diving. Go to a spa. Find a hidden waterfall. Find a hidden hot spring. Take the bath of all baths. I don't know if you can't do any of those things, but you are a million years in the making. How far you have come is, it's not something that the people around you understand, okay? So trust your own knowing. Don't waste time on other people's dumb ideas. Don't let anybody waste your time, okay? Don't suffer through anybody's delusions or illusions at all. It's not your job to explain the world to anyone this week or this month or whatever, this year. You have come so far that you can't stop now. Judgment, the pain of hidden delays. So if you feel delayed, it's just maybe because you were taking bad advice. And if that's the mistake, forgive yourself. Allow yourself a mistake and move on. The only voice you should be listening to now is your own. Yes, you're empathic, and that can muddy the waters. So you want to be able to dive deeper than anyone else can touch. And the waves come in and they're golden, but down in the deep, the honey is sweeter. So the sweet spot is almost at a level of clairvoyance or raw heart, raw soul that other people won't be able to dwell in with you this week. So if it's a lonely week, that's okay. But allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to fantasize. If that's something that you are, is that the thing that maybe you're judging yourself for? Because remember it said, allow yourself really to feel tenderness and compassion towards yourself. Make sure you're sexually balanced. And if that means not having sex at all and doing kind of, you go nun, you go monk, you go whatever, it's in your best interest this week. You know, so be happy. One thing I love about this full card is it says it's it's funny, it's like Russian, and I feel like it's an old like Russian grandma screaming at me when I learned the descriptions of these cards. This one's, it's like, it's stupid to doubt what you're doing. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. It's stupid to doubt yourself. Don't be stupid. But if you were stupid before, forgive yourself. Allow yourself a mistake to be stupid and doubt yourself in the past, but not anymore, okay? Just go. Just do the thing. Like that Shia LaBeouf thing. Just do it. Just go. Just do the thing. Okay, you can do the thing if you want to. If not, remember, Taoist approach. You are doing the thing. Exactly where you need to be. Exactly what you need to be doing. Feeling exactly what you need to be feeling. Be happy. That's your goal. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Hope this resonated. I have like no Pisces in my chart, so I do the best I can, you know, with the help from the gods, right? So if it did resonate, let me know. Give it a thumbs up if it did. If not, tell me why not. I'm a big girl. I can handle it. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you have a beautiful, peaceful, lovely week, month, or year. You deserve it. Be happy. That's the goal. Okay, see you for the next one, guys. Love you. Bye-bye.